this king? Who is this king? He's the Lord of my heart, Lord of my heart. Who is this king?
So,
Who is this king?
did a short workout again. Holidays do not work for me. I was on this winter vacation ski holiday for 5 days or so, not a complete week, but I felt that stuff wasn't, all right. It was a bit dodgy, my walking and stuff like that. But what I notice now that I've been working for 3 days is that I'm feeling better. I'm thinking in my head in the morning when I'm walking to the car that thank you, Jesus, this is a good day. I'm feeling good. My walking is it's, truth be told, my walking is horrible, but in that particular instance it felt kind of good, because you gauge yourself constantly and see if I'm doing good or bad. The thing that I wanted to report and why I'm creating this video is that I have an unpleasant symptom that has come to bother me, and for example, now I don't feel it at all, but when I go to bed, I mentioned this, that I have this electricity going in the back of my left leg. Well, that now has become fairly pronounced, so that if I have my weight if I'm leaning on my left side, this kind of electricity feeling I can feel it, or if I'm laying on my back. So basically the only positions that I can get to sleep are on my stomach or on my right side. And yeah, it's how do I say, it's these pesky little things that when it starts, then your brain just gets stuck on it, and yeah, that was the only thing I wanted to report, was that I have a new unpleasant symptom that bothers me when
He's the Lord of my heart, the Lord of my heart. Who is this king? Who is this
So,
king?
I turned
He's the Lord.
44 since I last spoke onto a video, and yeah, 44. I think I'll choose to shoot a gun. This is what I thought, that when I next go shooting, I'll take a 44 Magnum and have a go at it the next time I go. It's fairly expensive gun to shoot, but at least I've done a 357 38 9mm, and I think those would be then I think there's a 40 caliber pistol or something like that, and then there's a 357 SPC, some weird pistol cartridge. But yeah, it matched my age. That's what it would do. We had an interesting visit. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. 3 o'clock. We went to the neighbours, and he brews, and he uses something called is it Grain Father or something like that, where he does his vert. Don't know if that's Vier is the Finnish name, when you extract the sugar from grain, and then he creates his own beer. This is now the second time he sends me beer, or gives me beer. First time it was last New Year's. He, what do you call it? He came to visit. He brought 3 bottles, and we drank them with Terhi a couple of days after that, and they tasted excellent. And now we're maybe creating. We shall maybe create or buy our own equipment to do the thing. Viinikauppa, which is in Myyrmanni, they sell them fairly cheap. Fairly cheap. It's 400 euros for the, what do you call it, unit. Plus then you need to get bottles, you need to get corking equipment, you need to get the fermentation thing. And I just looked online, they can go up to 200 euros. It's tier shape, inverted tier, so that it gathers all the nastiness to the bottom. But yeah, that might be an interesting thing to try and do. But the guy next door, he's fairly serious about his stuff. But if you'd get even close to the taste that he's producing, I'd be happy. And truth of the matter is, nowadays I don't drink, loads of beer. When you want to get drunk, you can buy the lager or whatever bulk product they're producing. But if you just want to have a beer, you might as well have it tasting a bit. And he said that you can get to approximately €1 a litre, the price, and the taste was better than the store-bought stuff. The only thing you need to do is find recipes and then test them out and see what works for you. And hops is the most expensive stuff. This weekend again spent working, both Saturday and Sunday. I didn't work tremendously long. I think I still need to go and work. Jesus Christ is our King, mine and yours.
Who is this King? Who is this King? He's the Lord of my heart, Lord of my heart.